All right, today we're going to be doing that axle flip in the rear of this truck. You can tell it's already on all fours, so you're going to be able to see what this thing looks like by the end of the video. Stay tuned. Hey, make sure we hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button if you like what I'm doing. Comment, tell me what you think of what I'm doing, and hit that notification so you don't miss the next one. As always, man, I appreciate everybody. Thanks. I know a lot of people you'll see, and they'll put the rear end on jack stands. And they'll put level here and level there, and they'll weld it up. And I could do that, but the truth is, personally, I think I'd be much better off if I put the rear end under, put everything together dry fit without a weld. Make sure I get the perfect pinion angle. Measure my pinion angle on my transmission, measure my pinion angle here. Lock everything down, pack everything in place, pull it all back apart, weld it solid, get everything painted, put it back together one time, and my pinions and all should be perfect. They should be exactly lined up where I want them. So that's the way I'm going to do this one. The important thing is the pinion angle there and the pinion angle here match. I'm sure. Let me back this up a little bit so you can watch me. Watch me strain. So I'll slide these springs underneath of it. Go ahead and put a bolt in these. I'll put a board across that and jack the whole thing up. Then I can move that around. All right. What I'm looking at right now, if I can just keep that thing steady and lift the springs up all at one time, I'll be able to do this. If I can put this whole thing in there at one time, I know where the old perches were, and I know I can roll them around and put it level, but this way I can go to the extra step of verifying the measurement myself as well. Right now, I go ahead and put the U-bolts on it, at least snug everything just enough to kind of cinch it in place. It's interesting. Typical problems with heat regards the heat in the shop or water. Typical problem noise because we gotta run units. It's cold down there. The spring perches are equal on one side, equal about here and there, frame, bottom, good there. So what I need now is set my pinion angle. Once I set that pinion angle, I can go welder out. I'll put tacks on my spring perches. I can take it all apart, flip my axle over, give me a real nice weld work on the spring perches. So set that pinion angle. Simply right there. I think I can still get my angle right here off this edge. I mean, pretty close. So put that up on the edge here. Again, about a, I think it's about a 0.5, 0.4, 0.5. It's going between 0.4 and 0.6, so I'm going to call that a 0.5 angle positive, which means it lays back slightly. Hopefully I'll be able to grab this thing and twist it down lock it right into position. Get that positive 5-degree tilt back. So almost positive 5 there. Slowly. I just need to come back this way. Oh, 14.5. There's 4.6. That's exactly right. That was way too easy. I want to measure, make sure I didn't move anything in my centering. And if I didn't, better get this welder out in a hurry. That was way too much. 5 inches. 5 inches. 5 inches. And 5 inches. All right, so I've got everything tightened down. Still very within, 0.3 degrees, I think, front to back. So I want to get these tacked real quick, take everything loose, flip the axle, then I can weld this purchase. So see how this tack looks. We'll go from there. Yeah, it's gonna die. Anyway, there they are. Got them tacked in. I'm gonna go ahead and start welding these things up. All right. So yeah, I'm welding these with the wire feed. These things, the strength is not a huge ordeal. So lower voltage or a lower amperage wire feed like what I'm welding with shouldn't be an issue at all. Anyway, let's see if we can't drag this around there and get us a decent looking weld at least. Alright, there's a little bit. We'll get the wire brush and see how I did. These things are not ideal welders, but they do a decent job. We'll get this other side, do the same. All right, so got it all bolted up. Next thing, I want to go ahead and bolt my leaf springs back in. Again, they're not clean, but you know what? Everything there I can get to, I can clean while it's together. That'll all be painted together when I pull this thing back off. Because my plan today is I want to get the wheels, tires on it, and I want you guys to be able to see it with the bed sitting on it so that we know what this thing should really be looking like. Next time you see it, it'll probably be sitting on the ground. Like I said, I got to put the spring anchor bolts in. Be ready to go then. So there it is, sitting on the ground. Looking from back here, I swear it looks like the back's a little low, but looking from the front, it looks good. So set this bed back on it and we'll see what it looks like. We're going to see what this thing looks like today, lowered 100%. So I'm really excited about that. There it is again.
was worried about the back being low, but I think the thing is sitting almost perfectly level. I mean, it has, of course, it has that back down kind of look.